It's sad that we couldn't be with you to talk about it throughout the week, but I got to tell you, what is happening in Ferguson should cause all Americans pause, and really all Americans should be ashamed and encouraged of what we've seen in Ferguson. One, we saw amazing work by Captain Jackson, sort of bringing the people together, and the fact that people are out there protesting for their rights, but also we've seen extreme police force, we've seen bad reporting on the media, and we've seen so much more. But in the first story of this segment for you, I want to talk about a little known fact, a little known thing that's sort of happening as a result of the Michael Brown, Justice for Michael Brown movement. So a couple weeks ago, there was a petition on the White House, White House's petition website, which I believe is called wethepeople.org, or wethepeople.gov, if I'm not mistaken. Yes, We the People, the We the People page. And this petition has gotten over 100,000 signatures. And what this petition asks for is for the White House to weigh in on whether or not police officers should wear cameras on their uniform. And this is exactly what the wording says. To create a bill, sign into law, setting aside funds to require all state, county, and local police to wear a camera. Due to the latest deadly encounter with police, We the People petition for the Michael Brown law, creating a law, signing a bill, and setting aside funds to require that all uniform officers wear a camera. The law shall be made into effect and only to deter cop misconduct, but to ensure that all police are following procedures and to remove all questions from normally questionable police encounters, as well as to hold all parties in the police investigation accountable for their actions. Now I got to tell you, there's been a lot of controversy brewing about the police here, but I think that this is, I agree with this. That's hard to say, but I really do. I think what we've seen is more and more, listen, I believe in due process, and I believe due process goes both ways, both for the police officers as well as for the victims, or for the people that are killed or murdered, right? So if justice goes both ways and due process goes both ways, this is a measure that can, one, help police from being falsely accused of police brutality or profiling or abuse of power. And another way, it pulls out those bad apples of police officers who, choose to do things like, we don't really know what happened in Ferguson, but we do know that Michael Brown was shot 6 times. And I think that's the most important fact in this case. And I think it's important that we create some sort of accountability measure. And listen, I think that there's definitely some room to negotiate here, and there's some wiggle room, and there's some working room, and there's some things that we can do. But I think at the end of the day, because this petition has received 100,000 signatures, I think the White House should answer. And the White House should say where the position is on whether or not police should always wear cameras. I mean, at minimum, in the Ferguson perspective, the police officer should at least have a dashboard camera. Right? Police officers already have dashboard cameras. At least a dashboard camera. That's all I'm saying. It's just one step in the right direction, so make sure we can get to the end of this crisis.